Satan confuses the people. When the Father and the Son had their discussion about ways and means of teaching the people, they decided on two important plans. First, there was to be the special nation to teach the world the will of God. And second, there was to be a special book. Let us have a book, they said. As time went on and the good leaders died, or if the special nation should be unfaithful, the book would always be there for anyone to study who wanted to know the will of God. God had searched over the earth to find a suitable man to start the book. Soon he found just the right man. It was Moses. He had plenty of time while he was herding sheep in the desert of Midian those 40 years, and he began to write. He started with the story of creation and told of important events down to his time. As the years went by, God found others to write parts of the book. The book told about God and Satan, about how the world began, and about happenings in the world, which we call history. It told how to live to please God. Once in a while, it told a few things ahead of time, things that were to happen in the future. These were called prophecies. They would prove that the book was true, for only God can foretell the future. Also, the prophecies would let people know when it was time for God to do something special in the world, so that they could be ready for it. Could you guess who studied God's book harder than anyone else in the whole world? It was the devil himself. He studied and studied so as to find out when God the Son was coming to be a man. He could hardly wait for the time to come. Just wait until he gets down here, he said to his evil angels, with an ugly look of hatred on his face. He won't be so strong then. And if I can get him to do wrong, I'll kill him. Then the earth will be ours forever. But while Satan himself studied the book carefully, he tried his best to keep the people from studying it. He would get it lost, or he would make them forget about it, or he would get them mixed up on what it meant. Time went on again. Several thousand years had passed since the day Adam had to leave the garden home, and God the Son promised to come down and be a man. Now there was great excitement in heaven. There seemed to be more messages than usual to be carried to the earth. My, so much coming and going. What could be so important? Ah, the throne. It looked different somehow. The place of God, the Son, was empty. Yes, that was it. The place of the Son was empty. It must be that the time had come at last. No wonder the angels were so busy and excited. But it was a strange thing about the angels. They seemed glad and sad at the same time. They were amazed whenever they looked down at the earth. I can't understand it, said one messenger to another. The people have been praying and praying for the Son to come, and now most of them act as if they hardly cared. Only a few here and there have been faithfully studying the book and know that the time is here. It was true. The angels were right. Only a few knew that the time had come. The devil had succeeded in getting most of them to neglect study of the book. As for the leaders, who were supposed to study and teach the people, the devil got them mixed up so that they studied the wrong things. They took the parts they liked and left out what was not so pleasant, and they didn't know how it was really supposed to happen at all. Also, they were too proud and stubborn to let anyone tell them the real truth. Now the time had come. The angels in heaven were watching. Satan and his angels were watching. The people on other worlds were watching. But here on earth, only a few people were watching. Everything was arranged. Any day now might be the day. I know what that book was, said Dick. It was the Bible, wasn't it? You're right, Aunt Trudy said. And remember, all the stories in the Bible, all the history books you read, the radio, television, newspapers, Everything you and your friends do and say all tell of the battle between God and Satan. They are fighting over us, and we choose which one shall win us.